Right, morning everybody, all ready to go? Everybody fit and well, no illness, injuries, all okay? So setting yourself up, standing tall, getting those feet set nicely under your hips. If you need to remember how to do that, just turn those toes out, straighten the heels, so put them under your hips, arms down at your sides, and we'll just wake up those senses. Little lean forwards, then back, catch the weight on your toes. Back till just before you think you're going to fall. Remember to take that little step if we need. That's it. Just a few times, gets us woken up, finds that balance point. Bit of proprioception. Body learns where it is. One more. And find yourself that spot where you feel nicely balanced, you're not falling forwards or back. Hands onto hips or one hand in front behind. We're going to loosen up that lower back. Tilting that pelvis under, little squeeze of the tummy, then putting that curve in the bottom of your back. That's it. Okay, just getting ourselves ready, loosening up, finding the neutral body positions. That's it. Couple more. We've got one more. A curve, and then find that neutral spine. Should be nicely balanced. And get those feet moving. Press that foot into the ground, pushing down. That's it. And then it's arms joining in. Nice walking arms from the shoulder. Increase the arm movement so we come up to about shoulder height. Other arm presses back, starting that stretch around your shoulder. Good. Now taking the arm slightly higher, gradually moving it until we're taking it all the way up. We're stretching around that chest and shoulder area. Nice and high. Still pushing that foot into the ground, pedaling the ball of the foot. Good, couple more. So, and we're bringing that down. Okay, checking those feet are still nicely under hips. Hands up above the head, lean it to one side, over to the other. Keeping that body nice and straight so we're not leaning forwards or back. Picturing us being trapped between those panes of glass. That's it. Compare the sides. Do you lean further one way than the other? So you're more flexible down one side. That's it. Do a few more. I'm going to extend it round into windmill. Next time we're going to take that all the way round, down in front, up, change direction. Remember to soften those knees if we need to protect that back as we go round. Or for a fuller stretch, keep those legs straight. That's it, nice and gently round. Sweep through and change. Hopefully now reaching a little bit lower down than you were on your first one. So those muscles get warmed up, we'll loosen up. All those muscles like a piece of blue tack. When it's cold, it doesn't stretch and risks snapping. When it gets warm, it goes really stretchy. That's it. Good, a couple more. The last one. And standing back tall. Okay, bringing those arms up. We're just going to rotate that upper body. Keeping your hips and your head forwards to start. then we'll let your head follow your hands now. So we're looking, turning a little further, round behind, and release your heel. So turn all the way behind. That's it, keep going. Right, so a couple more. And bringing it back to centre. Okay, standing tall then, getting those feet set nicely back under your hips. We're just going to squat that down, bringing it up. So bum sticking out behind, those knees tracking over your feet. Good, keep on moving. So a few more times. That's it, well done. Good, so we're standing nice and tall, we're keeping that head and shoulders up as we squat down. So we're not looking at the floor, always looking forwards. Good, two more. Last one, and bringing that back up. Okay, stay with the squats. We're going to take the feet nice and wide, angling those toes outwards. We're just going to squat that down and up. Really pulling up with the glutes and the inner thighs. That's it. Good, keeping that going. That's it, a few more. We're just going to change it up a little bit. Again, keeping that head and shoulders up. So we're looking forwards. Good. One more. Bringing it up. Okay, still keeping those feet out. Similar exercise, but as we squat down, we're going to reach out to the side. So we're coming down and up. That's it. Good, well done. Remember, keep that head up, still looking forwards. So nice and tall as we come up. Reach it out. That's it, good, well done. Keep that moving. Two more. Excellent. So one more each way. And we're bringing that back up. Okay, bringing those feet back in. Nicely under hips, stand tall, hands high, and we're going to roll it down, curling down towards your feet, and roll up, and high. Good, keep that going. So nice steady roll down. Reach high. Really loosens out all of that postural chain. Stretch out the hamstrings, the glutes, the back. Really good loosener. Let's keep that going. Then you can always soften those knees as you go down if you do find it pulling on your back or your hamstrings. And so a couple more. Down we go. And bringing that back up. Okay, we're going to stay with the same exercise, but this time when we go down, I want you to put your fingers onto the floor if you can. We're going to walk those fingers forwards, and then walk those fingers back between our feet. So starting high, bringing that down to the floor, heavy arms, heavy head. Now walk those fingers forwards, and walk them back between the feet. Keep that movement going. Walk forwards, walk the fingers back. Feet stay where they are. Just see how far forwards or how far back we can reach. Excellent. Remember, soften those knees if you need. That's it. One more. And slowly bringing that back up. So from the end of your mat, one more time, let's roll that down. Hands down onto the mat and walk it forwards into that straight arm plank. We're going to hold here. That's it, keep it breathing. And then lower to your knees, sitting back onto your heels, stretching through that upper body. And relax it there. Okay, I'm just going to move my screens down a sec. Okay, we're going to start in a kneeling position today. So, sitting back on your feet, knees bent, upper body nice and straight. So we're sitting back, this position here. We're just going to do your sitting squat. So from here, we're just going to raise ourselves up and back down. Upper body stays vertical, pivoting at the knee and the hip. Off we go. That's it, just squeeze of the bum as we come up to the top. That's it, good. So just using those thighs to lift us. Arms just wherever goes naturally for you as you're coming up. Really good. A few more times. That's it, good, nice steady movement, keeping that going, aiming to keep that upper body as vertical as we can. A few more, bring that up. That's it. Well done, so 2 more. And 1 more, bring that up. Good, well done. Okay, staying with a kneeling exercise for your next one. But this time, we're in that raised kneeling position. So we're straight from knee through to shoulder. Keep our body nice and straight. Legs extended behind, arms down at the sides, and we're just going to lean it backwards. So we're going to take that back, hold, bring it forwards. Good. Keep that movement going. So we pause, bring it up. Bring that back, pause just as long as you feel comfortable, and up. Feeling that in your thighs for that tension to hold, your core to keep the body straight. Well done. That's it. If you want to challenge yourself, you can hold for longer or go further back. The further you go back, the harder that is. The longer you hold, the harder it is. So you just work to your level. If your level's just back from vertical, just for a second or so, absolutely fine. If you want a real challenge and going all the way back for 30 seconds, I'll pay money to watch that one. And back up. There we go. A few more. Good. Last one. Taking that back. Hold. And bring it up. Well done. Okay, one more kneeling exercise. So this one, we're going to be sideways and extending that leg out. So we'll kneel up, touch the temple, lean it down to the side, leg extends out. So you're starting with a straight single leg lift. So just bringing that leg up. So a nice straight line along the body and leg. That's it. Couple more. And let's change sides. So bring that down, switch over, touch that temple, lean it down, extending the leg out, and raise. Good, keep that going. That's it, a few more. One more. Bringing that down. Excellent, well done. Okay, we're going to move to face down onto the mat now. So I want you to lay down with your arms straight down at your sides. So face on the mat. From there, we're just going to do like a dolphin raise. So we're just going to raise the head and chest. I want you to try and draw your shoulders back and your shoulder blades pulling together. That's going to help you lift. So face down, legs extended behind, arms down the sides, and we're going to lift and back. So it's not a huge movement, just raising that chest, pulling those shoulder blades back together and down the back, and down. Trying to keep a nice straight line through the spine and up into the head. So we're not looking up, just keeping that head and neck nice and natural. If you do see me lift my head and turn, that's just to check the screens. Keeping that going. So we're using those muscles all the way up the length of the back, just to lift and raise that chest. Good, keeping that going. Trying to keep the feet down on the floor. If you do find your feet are lifting, Try and touch your toes together and let your heels drop out. Excellent, a few more times. That's it. Good, 2 more. And last one. Raise and hold. And lower that down, well done. Okay, we're staying face down on the floor. So we're going to stay down, we're going to do that VW movement. So we're going to start with arms extended in a V. We're going to raise, pull those elbows back and down into that W, extend forwards, lower down. We'll start arms only, and then we're going to add legs in for the second time. So down we go. Arms extended in that V. We're going to lift, draw back, extend, and lower. So keep that pattern going. So it's not a huge lift of the body. Just feel that tension in your back. And then squeeze those shoulder blades back and together. Imagine you're trying to grip a pencil between your shoulder blades. Excellent, a few more. One more. And rest that down. Okay, so we're on to the legs. So we're staying with those legs extended. I want you to raise your feet and then squeeze your heels together. That's it, we'll just keep going with that movement. So really clenching, pulling those heels in together. That's it, it's like you lost your nutcracker. Trying to crack a walnut. Good, keeping that going. And 2 more. And rest that down. Okay, we're going to put the 2 together this time. So we're going to do 1 arm action to 8 heel taps. So it's going to be raise, W, back, lower, 8 heel taps. Off we go. Up, squeeze back, extend, and down. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the arms. Good, keep that pattern moving. That's it, we'll do 2 more of each. Good, one more of each. That's it, last set of heels. And relax that down, well done. Okay, bring yourself up into kneeling box position. So it's hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And we'll start with your basic Superman. So we just extend, back in. That's it. Good, keeping this going now, nice and steady. Just extending nice and long. Good, nice long line along that back. Try and keep it as level as we can. Remember, we picture that tea-tray balance on there, so we don't want to tip off. Good. A few more times. That's it, one more each arm. And bringing that down. Take the pressure off those wrists if you need. We're going to go back into that once more, but we're going to add that toe touch as we extend. So we're going to extend out, then we're going to reach around our back, touch our toe, back and down. So when we're ready, back in position, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, we're going to extend. We're going to look for that toe, extend, down and change. Don't worry if you can't find your toe, just reach roughly in that direction. But the aim is we keep the back and shoulders and hips level, so we're still not twisting the body, just that arm and leg move. We're challenging the balance as we move our weight around. That's good, a few more. That's it. One more to each side. Last one. And bring that down, well done. Okay, moving over onto our backs now. So we need to lay fully back, legs extended. We're going to put the arms extended behind the head. We're going to do like a reverse leg extension. So from laid back, we're going to draw one leg in towards the body and both arms are going to come up. So bringing it in, extend. Bring that in, extend. Foot stays close to the ground. So that foot's skimming along the floor all the time. So you can coincide that breathing. Breathing out on that effort, breathe in as we recover. But don't worry if you can't coincide that breathing. Doesn't matter. Concentrate on the leg and the arm movement. Good, just keeping that going. Nice, steady, smooth movement. So we draw that foot in as it skims along the floor. That's it, a few more times. Good, once more on each leg. And relax that down. Okay, we're going to stay laying back. Going to bring your knees up into your tabletop position. So we'll lay back, bring those feet up. So we've got that 90 degrees at hips and at knee. Hands down in a slight V position, and let's just lower those knees to one side. When you feel the opposite shoulder lift, bring them back up, take them over the other way. That's it. So when you feel that shoulder lift, that's when we rock it back to the other side. Keep it slow and controlled. Using all those muscles all around the core to control those legs up and over and down the other side. That's it, good, keeping that going. That's it, a few more times. You've got that nice controlled movement, rocking that side to side. Good, we'll take it once more each way. Up, over, and back down. Okay, so we're staying laid down. I want you to extend your legs again. This time it's hands down your sides or tucked just slightly under the bum if you need a bit more support. We're going to do a leg raise. So we're going to raise those feet, bringing them in a semicircle movement, extend back out and lower. If you do find that too tough, you can just bring them in low, or you can work one leg at a time. So if you do find the full leg raise too difficult, a couple of variations there for you. We're bringing those feet in. Keep your head down, just looking at the ceiling. If you need a little rest, let those feet touch down in between. If you want to keep that difficulty up, we hover those feet just off the ground at the bottom. And if we've got that breathing coinciding, we're going to breathe in as we recover back, breathe out as we make this effort. That's it. Breathe in, breathe out. Good, well done, keeping that going. So those feet travelling that semicircle, follow the same pattern in and out. Really good, a few more times. Good, two more. One. Last one, two, And lower that down, well done. Okay, bringing yourself up into a sitting position now. So we're sitting up, knees bent, back nice and straight. Taking those arms forwards. Just going to start with your basic roll back. So we're taking that back, bringing it up to sitting straight. It's completely up to you how far you feel comfortable moving back. So the stronger you are, the more advanced you are, the further back we're going to go. So to begin with, to there and up is your comfort zone. That's absolutely fine. Remember, for progression, we just want to challenge ourselves that little bit, take us a little bit further. That's it. Really good. So it's nice and controlled, making sure we get that curl in the back. So we're not just pivoting from the waist, we're rolling the spine, curling ourselves back up. So we can add some difficulty, take the arm out, bring it up. So a little bit of side movement, looking at that hand as it goes out. Really good. A few more times. That's it. Good. One more to each side. Taking that out, bring it up, one more, and bring that in, well done. Okay, last one to finish then, let's extend those legs, lay ourselves back, hands around the head, we'll roll up, so bring those hands over, when you see them, lift the head, tuck the chin, curl ourselves up towards those feet, slowly unroll back, unrolling that back, hands go over, and repeat. So nice steady movement. That's it, excellent, well done. A few more. We're nearly there, these are our last exercises. That's it, one more. We'll bring this one up, we'll stay up. And relax there, good. Okay, start with those feet extended out forwards, reach up above the head, down towards those toes. Grab hold if you can, holding that stretch. Okay, keeping those legs extended. I want you to put your hands on the floor and then just rotate them around. And then back to the other side, rotate around. And bring those feet in. Letting your knees drop out, or use the elbows if you need to take them slightly further. Okay, good, relax your legs back down, hands together, reaching out, we're pulling those shoulder blades apart, let your head drop. And now we're sitting up, taking that high, holding high, and then to one side, over to the other. Hands round behind the back, either reaching back or hands in the small of the back, whichever you prefer. Then look one way. And then the other. Good, bringing it up onto your feet. Okay, so we're standing tall, going to take one foot back, bending the front knee. Now, so stretching out that calf, so feet nice and straight. That's it, and then bring the back foot in, bending both knees, tilt the hips under. Good, change over, opposite foot goes back, checking those feet are nice and straight, bending that front knee, back leg straight. And then bring that back foot in, bend both knees, tilt the pelvis under. Okay, standing that back up, pick one foot up, stretching out the thigh. Nice little balance test as well at the end. That's it, change over. Good, relax down, feet nice and wide. Last one to finish off, let's sweep it through, reach for the sky. Last time, this one we put that balance on toes in and reach for 3, 2, 1 and relax there. Well done, thank you.